Good day, McVeigh, and happy Tuesday. Good morning, boys and girls. Please stand to honor our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, you may be seated. Okay, let's get to our birthday list for today. Happy birthday today to Julia DeSantos in our 3rd grade, Emma Kavanaugh in our 2nd grade, Maggie Shea in our 1st grade, and Holly McNamee in our kindergarten. Okay. Lunch for today. Now we've had a change to our menu. We do not have the cold lunch, the sandwiches, but today we do have the whole grain mini waffles. The syrup is baked inside, so no syrup on the side. We have grilled cheese and bagel lunch. All right. So, boys and girls, it's cold out. It's much colder than it was. Now, yesterday we had indoor recess. I don't know what we'll have today yet, but make sure that when you come to school, you're dressing, because if it's warm enough, we will be going outside. We need gloves, hats, maybe a scarf. Dress warm. All right. Now, I said yesterday I would get back to this project. I'm coming back to it today. There's a lot of information on this, and I didn't want to rush through it. So yesterday we talked about the tectonic plates, which cause earthquakes, things like that. We also talked about 70% of the earth being covered in water. And you can see in the photo there's more water than land. 70% is 7 out of 10. Okay, now, a couple more fun facts for today. So the Earth's atmosphere, that which would be considered the air surrounding the Earth, goes up 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers is about 6 miles, a little more than 6 miles, 6.2 miles. That's a pretty long distance, 6 miles. You ever try to run 6 miles? You ever try to run 1 mile? Think about doing that 6 times. That's how far up the Earth's atmosphere goes. Here's another cool fact. And we talked about this before the break on December 21st, the winter solstice. So a year on Earth isn't exactly 365 days. It's 364 and a quarter days. And so therefore, every 4 years, we have to add 1 more day. Well, that's because a day is not exactly 24 hours. It is 23 hours and 56 minutes. 23 hours and 56 minutes. Now, when the sun rises and sets, if you go on the Weather Channel app, you'll see that the sun rises and sets at different times every day, and that right now the sun will be setting a little bit later each day. That's how this comes about, because our days are not exactly 24 hours. And it takes 24 hours for the Earth to rotate on its axis. So when we talk about it rotating on its axis, what does that mean? It means this. When it becomes nighttime, daytime. So that's a pretty cool fact. We're going to get more into that, and that's where I'm going to stop today, because I want you to think about those fun facts. And now it's time for a mighty kind moment of the day. Let's get our drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we have 2 mighty kind moments of the day today. First one is Miriam Sultan. Miriam found some toys on the bus, and she vigorously pursued the people who left them there. She went and found them. Wasn't exactly sure who they were, but she knew what grade they were in, and potentially what class they were in. So she picked them up and returned them to the children that left their toys. Miriam, that was super duper mighty kind. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. The second shout out is to Team McVeigh. And that's coming from me. A grand thank you for all of your super duper mighty kind effort with helping me. And you know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Super duper mighty kind. Why? Because we're mighty minds. Not only that, mighty kind, mighty minds, and everyday boys and girls, it's a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.